Hey, hey, what's going down? So I'm pretty sure that this is going to get to a lot of people because I have had a morning just trying to get to you guys. Like literally, it feels like everything has come in the way of me sitting down to do Share the Joy, but I'm still here. And I'm kind of excited to just talk to you and share my story. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. I think it's Nita. Yeah. I wanted to let you guys know Marcus and I had 3 years of infertility. And that was not like, I had no problem getting pregnant. Zero problem getting pregnant. I would get pregnant and I would get to maybe about week 8 to 12, and then I would have a miscarriage. And it happened over and over and over again. And the cycle is wearing on a woman, especially, and a man, especially. I mean, Marcus had the same hopes and dreams and everything that I did, of having our children together. And so that piece of a woman, especially feeling like something's wrong with you. Like I was like, okay, well, I'm able to get pregnant, but why can't I carry this baby to term? Why can't I, be that vessel that, is able to bring life into the world? And so you struggle a lot mentally and physically with it. And I think that a lot of times we don't reach out to people. We don't talk to them about what we're going through, how we're feeling. A lot of times women won't even broach the subject because you do have those feelings of, in some instances, and I know it sounds crazy, but shame, and you feel like something's wrong with you. Hey, Jennifer, it's so good to see you popping on this morning. So I feel like what I want to tell you guys is some natural things that Marcus and I did together, and then also share some things that next week that I've studied and have come into contact with since I have been certified as a health coach. And I want to encourage all of my women and men out there who are trying to have children to not give up and to know that there are some things that we can do naturally to help. And I'm just going to share our story. So like I said, I got pregnant for the first time in 2003, and I never had a baby until 2006. July of 2006. And when I, like I said, would get pregnant, I would get to about 8 weeks and 12 weeks, and then we would lose the baby. So, and that happened multiple times. I tell the whole story in my book, or some of it, I should say. But in that, I wanted to say one of the things that we did, we both fasted. We fasted for, I think, 10 days on just like the lemonade diet, and we cleansed our body, which at the time we really didn't realize what we were doing. I actually was introduced to it from some friends of mine who were actors in Minneapolis, Gavin Lawrence, and who else told me about it? Oh, I can't remember right now, but they were telling me about it and they had done it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's something we'll try. And so we started the lemonade cleanse, and we did it. We lasted 10 days together. We did it for the first time together. We've both done it multiple times since then, but I just remember both of us, we were cleaning our systems, and we knew nothing. I knew nothing about diet and nutrition at that time, you guys. I was clueless 12 years ago. I just ate what I wanted to, had a fast metabolism and all of that. But we did cleanse, and I can remember that was in September. And I got pregnant in October, and with Jai, and Jai is now almost 13 years old. So I attribute some of the things that were going on in my system with the toxicity level that I had going on. Of course, I didn't know it at the time or have any understanding or connection to it, but I do really believe that cleanse and us fasting and praying, I know in the Bible it says a lot of things can't change unless we really are fasting and praying for it. Some things take fasting. And for us, that was what that was. And there was another book that we read at the same time called Supernatural Childbirth by Jackie Mize. And I'll make sure I put the links to the Lemonade Cleanse and the book in my Do All Things with Joy page. But I'm going to let you guys know that I'm not a doctor. So what I'm telling you is not to cure treat whatever disease is. It's just my experience, and you guys can look into it and pray for yourself. But that literally was the first step for us, I believe, in getting to the place where my body was healthy enough, in a sense, to carry to term. And I just remember this last piece that I'm going to share with you today, and then next week I'm going to give you a bunch of things that you can use and do. But the last thing is, I remember being nervous when I got pregnant with Jai and thinking to myself, oh my gosh, you know, do I need to sit still and not do anything or whatever? And I remember sitting clear as day, like it was yesterday, on the couch in our house in Minneapolis. It was a sunroom. It was a bright sunny day. I can remember where I was sitting. And I remember like almost audibly hearing the words, just live. And then it was followed up by, there are women who, in, you know, your ancestors and people who carried pregnancies through picking cotton in the field in the hot summer and doing things and not, you know, quote unquote, eating everything right or doing everything right. And then also the part was, you know, there are babies that survive mothers who are addicted to drugs. And so if this pregnancy is viable, you can just live. And it gave me such a peace and such a beautiful space to sit in with myself, that I honestly was just thankful to God for that ability to rest, even in my angst of having lost at that time 5 children beforehand. That for me was really, really special for me. So I just want to say, you know, and encourage you guys out there, think about fasting and praying. And when I say really fasting, really cleansing your body, fasting and praying, getting things out. And if you don't know what to get out to hopefully help your body, it doesn't mean you have to go as drastic as I did with 10 days of only cayenne pepper, lemon water, and maple syrup, although that might be the path you need to take. But I will say that what I was able to do and cleanse my body felt great. And I just encourage you, if you need help, I'm here for you in that way, and to coach you in any way, shape, or form. Not a fertility specialist, but I can give you some of the natural things that you can do to help your body along. And then I just encourage you to pray and relax and live in the moment. Now, next week, I'm going to be talking about some natural products and foods that you can eat to increase, especially for the men, you know, your sperm count, and then women as well, for healthy eggs and things like that. So let me know if I can help you guys with anything. Remember to share the joy. I hope that you do forward this out to someone, because you never know who is dealing with an issue of infertility. And like I said, most people don't talk about it. They don't come and say, this is what's going on in my life, because there is unfortunately some shame associated with it, and that you're broken or something's wrong. So please share this video out, and know that I will be back next week with some amazing natural things that you can do with food and herbs to help your body along. All right. Peace and blessings. Love you guys much. Remember to do all things with joy and to share the joy. Peace.